Hey everybody, it's Angela. I just wanted to share with you my version of a smash book or junk journal. And this is one that I made myself. And I used some plastic that I have 3 actual tabs of it in here. And it's the plastic from, you know, the 12 by 12 paper files that you get, and then they have these plastic inserts. Well, I never used the inserts, and I just had them kind of stacked up, so I cut them down and used one for the cover, and then I spiral bound it, and on the binding I have like an Angry Birds keychain, because I play that quite a bit, and then there's like a metal charm off of, I think, a sheet set that we bought. I think it's a Waverly sheet set. And then I have this on a ball chain, and I'll show you what that is here in a minute. But I haven't really decorated the front of it too much. I'm going to decorate it through the year. I've got some like crushed velvet scallop trim here on the one edge. And a little quote here, if at first you don't succeed, do it like your mother told you. And so I've got that on the front. And then I have a paper clip here, and I used these life story cards, and I have this one turned upside down because I have my address and stuff on that one. And I have a postcard that someone sent me. I have another quote: when I get a little money, I buy books, and if any is left, I buy food and clothes. And just some extra, this was an extra label from when my husband and I made pickles last summer, and I just stuck it in there. And then here I've got some, they were kind of bad photos because I took them with my cell phone, but I just write about going out to one of the McMenamins pubs, and here's one of the coasters, and I have a tea bag, the tab off of your tea bag. I use those tabs. I kind of used them throughout. I have another quote here: every child is an artist, the problem is how to remain an artist once we grow up, and that's by Pablo Picasso. And I have like a vintage Valentine here, and I talk about this hybrid ATC swap that I'm in with Scrap Girls, and girls haven't seen it. This is my card that I submitted, and it says I love you on a clear plastic in the center. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. And it's got a little bit of lace and some sparkle, and there's the back. And this is my submission. The girls haven't seen it yet, so hopefully they won't see this video before the swap is held. But I wrote about the swap, and I haven't written anything there. I have an envelope here that I'm putting just different receipts in, you know, for the car ferry, how much that costs, and for parking and gasoline, and some grocery receipts just throughout the year, how those change. Here I have part of an old, this was one of the Christmas cards that gives you the full calendar year in the card, and I just cut it apart, and I'm highlighting some days. I think on the back I'm going to put everybody's birthday and everything on there. And this was a page I wound up working on Christmas Eve, and this was where I was at, and brochure, and talking about that day, a couple cell phone pictures that I took. And then I also hosted my parents' 50th wedding anniversary, and I have a bunch of pictures from that. I have one of the invitations that I had made for the event that I bound in there. There's a random photo Christmas card of my cousin that got bound in there. Here's the rest of the 50th wedding anniversary, and then I had one of these little stick-on notepads, and I just wrote all about the party and stuck it in there. I had a couple of extra labels. This is from Coco Daisy, one of the scrapbooking companies online that I belong to, and this is a sticker from the haberdashery that my husband uses. And then this section is kind of all food. I've got, this thing's kind of cool. It's a little scrapbooking thing. And I have pictures of food that I've made, and I talk about it. And this flap is just bound in here. It was a piece of paper, cardstock. And then I had this little photo album I was going to throw out because it was all grungy, but I took the pockets out of it, and then I just sewed them on and staggered them, and then stapled some ribbon to make these little flaps of just some pictures of food that I've made. And then I stuck some on here and along the back. And then I used a recipe card. This is one of the recipe cards from Michael's kind of dollar bin area. And I've used it as just to make a pocket. And I've got some internet recipes I've tried that I haven't made cards for yet. And I did some journaling. And these were some Crisco cookie recipes in an advertisement in like the Food Network magazine. And so I thought they were really cute, and I might try to make some of them, so I just used a little brad and just kind of stuck it in there. And then this was also in the Michael's dollar bins. It's like a pad that has all the different days of the week. So for just one random week, I wrote down kind of most of the stuff I did for each day, just as kind of a log, so I can look back at it. And here's a tab off some socks that I bought. I was so excited because I found some extended size socks for girls like me who have size 11 feet, and all the other socks are too small. I found some extended ones, and I haven't done anything there. This is just some packaging. I do have some smash tape. I also have these smash stickies that are like Post-it flags. And then I have the Smashbook pen that has the glue stick on one side and the pen on the other. So those come in really handy. Haven't done anything on this. And then this is one of those things you write on and then you lift up, you know, those little game things. And then this is also a game thing, and that's where this little thing on the ball chain comes in. This is the magnetic wand so that you can do Harriet's hairdo. And it's just a kid's party game. I thought it was kind of a fun thing to include. It's nice and thin so it doesn't put too much bulk in your album. There's another tea bag tab. Nothing there. Here's another postcard that a friend sent to me. And this was my husband and I's 6th wedding anniversary, and I have just a little clip, and I talk about it, and I have like the business card and notes and stuff inside. I've just got that clip there. Nothing there yet. Got a Yahtzee paper here. And then here I talk about, I found these at the craft store, and it's 10 things I love about my pet, and then it gives you the 10 cardboard tabs to put inside. And I don't have a dog. I can't have a dog right now, or a cat, so I have this pet blue jay outside that comes to my window, and I feed him peanuts, and he follows me around in the yard and everything. So I wrote 10 things that I love about my little pet blue jay there. And then this was just a restaurant that my husband and I went to, and I wrote about it on this journal card and stuck it in here. Here's some lottery tickets that I made a pocket out of, and I won 27 bucks from, and I wrote about it. My parents got me some lottery tickets for Christmas, and I won 27 bucks. I was pretty excited because that was pretty much my only Christmas gift, so I was like, woohoo, 27 bucks. And this is a map. Here in Portland, Oregon, we have a bookstore that takes up a whole city block, and it's several floors tall, and so they have this huge map. It just kind of accordions out like this. So I think I'm going to use it, I think I'm going to journal on there about a list of books and book covers that I want to get and read, and others that I already have, so I know which ones I've got, and make that into like a reading book journal. Piece of acetate, another piece I haven't done anything with. This was a bread baking class that I took with my husband and a friend. It was by Ken Forkish, who's coming out with a cookbook here soon, and here was a business card from where we took the class, and I journaled on, I had a bunch of these little tabs and things left over from a day timer that I, didn't use all the papers out of, and I don't use a day timer anymore, so I'm just redoing. I used one kind of up here too, underneath these photos, and I just used some sticker tape on there and put a little tab. And then here's another, I'm going to put food in this area, so I did another recipe card pocket, and I used a business card from a place my husband and I like to eat, and here's one of the stickies from the Smash book. Here's another tea bag tab, and then these pretty much are just the papers. These were journaling spot notes that I just staggered and put in. I put in another set of them farther in the book that are vertically placed, and these are horizontally placed in here. This was a flyer from a house that was for sale in our area, neighbor. And here's the middle tab, and I have some of that velvet ribbon stuck on there. I thought it looked pretty because it looks pretty from the back too. More paper. Another envelope. And just more envelopes, more scrap paper. I used all scrap paper in this. A menu from a restaurant that I can put pictures or journal in or something. And then here's the second one where I just zigzag stitched these photo pockets on here. And yeah, here's the vertically placed journal spots. They're just kind of staggered. And it's down, and in the last bit, I stuck one of these. I had a little love thing that I haven't used, so I just kind of bound that in there too. Another pocket, some more paper, and then on the back right now I've just got this piece of chipboard that I had, black chipboard, and so that's my whole junk journal, Smash journal to where it is at this point, and I'm just going to keep on working on it through the year and adding stuff to it, and we'll see. I'll probably have to make another section, but I'm really enjoying putting it together and using up all these scraps and found things, like the tea bags and little bits of ribbon and all that. So hope you enjoyed. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.